Hello everyone, and welcome back to Crash Landing. As you can see, we're over here getting our hands on some dust for some sifting because we need some more iron. Now I've got a pretty good plan. So yeah, I've got a pretty good plan of what we're gonna do today. Obviously we want to keep doing the pressure chamber stuff, right? Because that's getting us our hands on PCBs. These guys here, which allow us to where is it? This guy here allows us to get printed circuit boards, which allows us to do a lot of things. The more specific thing that we're trying to do is make one of these things, right? PRC, whatever the hell, expansion card. Because then this allows us to make like machine frames, and then machine frames obviously do pulverizers and all these sorts of things. Even, I believe, I'm not sure if it's in the raw recipe, but for, say, an autonomous activator, if we want to get more resources, yeah, machine frame and a servo. So that's sort of what we're working on, or at least working towards. But there's obviously a few things we'll have to do on the way to make it a little bit more of an enjoyable experience getting there. So, I'll be back. I'll probably do a little bit of sifting because we do need some iron for what I want to do next. Iron is very much a bottleneck at the moment. I don't really know what the solution is outside of just what we're already doing. You know what I mean? I don't really know what else to do. I have heard, I've been told, I believe by Mariella in the comments again, how do I look at the map? X. Okay, that didn't really help. Let's zoom out, maybe? Okay, no, that's not really helping. But you know how there's, like, hills that we see? Look, mounds and stuff. Apparently those have, resources in them. So we could, like, go out to that one. I guess chop it down, and we'll find some stuff. So, not a bad idea. I'm just trying to think of what I want to bring with. What do you have on you? Do you have anything useful? Yeah, well, we can make some levers. I'm thinking what we do, right? Turn all of these into levers, whatever you want to call them. And we will do that to, you know, sift, or not sift, but tear down the mountain. Because that should work. In the meantime... Oh, the fans. I was like, why am I moving slow? So, while it's daytime, I guess I'll head out here. Okay. Yep. You do you. Okay, F7, get rid of that. I doubt this mound has any iron, but I feel like these ones probably will. If any would, surely it's these. Now we have a few options. One is we go in with the shovel. The other is we go in with the levers. I think the levers are just better, purely because I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna be shoveling a bunch. Whereas if I, to be fair, right, we can get to the part where like stuff starts to fall, like here, right, and then I can start just doing. Okay. Well, bingo. We went pretty far into this mountain, as you can see, and we do have our hands on at least one piece of iron or dust. I guess we'll grab a torch out. So there's just one in this area. I feel like we're going to find some more, but for now, just one. So, I mean, hey, that's pretty good. I do feel like sifting probably would have gotten us more of that by now, but I think once we start finding more, it'll be good. What I'm going to do though is I am going to go through the whole hill, just so that we have a grasp on like how wide this thing is, right? Oh yeah, and I guess so that we run into some other stuff. We got some tin, copper, very nice. Okay, yeah, we're going to be ripping this thing to shreds. Okay, and then we're through to the other side. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay, so I guess we didn't start in the middle, did we? But, as you can see, it doesn't matter too much. And this one spawned right close to the edge. I thought we were going to have to go a little bit closer, but that's pretty good. So, what I'm thinking we do now, obviously that's going to fill up our inventory, but we could probably do just through here. And obviously, because I can place them without having to wait for them to fall, it's going to be a lot faster than this initial line I did through the middle. Alright, you know what I should do as well? We should definitely have one of these little spot loaders. Fluid transporter. I thought this was a pulverizer for a second. I was like, no way there's been one here the whole time. But yeah, I should get one of these guys. And are we within a chunk? What are we in with over here? Oh, F3 and G doesn't show chunk borders? Huh. Anyhow, we'll place that guy there. Hope that it's doing the area, I guess. What was I gonna do? This little line over here that seemingly goes on not forever, but for a decent while. I don't know what's happened. Don't know what's happened. Yeah, not sure. But hopefully that all comes back soon. In the meantime, I was going to empty this guy out, and I think I still will. Because obviously he's pretty good at storing stuff, so I kind of want him to, well, you know, store stuff. Alright, I think I'm going to mine on for a little bit, just to level up this guy, because why not? We only need like 100 more blocks. And then I'll just go back and I think, at least for what I'm finding from this mound, it feels like sifting's just a little bit better at the moment. Sweet. So now we got another bit of haste. A little bit faster, I guess. Sure. Alright, sweet. Another thing I was told was apparently charcoal blocks are actually the way to go. So there's a few things that I want to do here. First thing is, let's leave one in there, just in case so it doesn't run out of power. And we'll quickly craft these blocks. And we'll switch it over. Obviously, like, that's a lot less blocks than charcoal. I've heard that it's more efficient. I don't know if it's more efficient or if it's just time efficient. Because obviously you have to put you have to fill this guy up less often, right? Because it burns for a lot longer. Maybe. I don't know. All I do know is we're getting a bunch of iron. And this... we have two options. I'll walk you through what I'm thinking. And... You won't be able to have an opinion. Well, you can have an opinion, but I won't really change my mind based on what you say. So there's two options here. One is we set up this guy, you know, keep working on him, get, what do you call it? Try to get enough for a machine frame so that we can set up a second autonomous activator and essentially double our iron production. That's one goal, okay? I don't know how difficult it is to actually get to the point where we're making more autonomous activators. I think it's around the corner. Like, I'm pretty confident. I'm not actually that confident because I feel like there's a lot we've got to do, as odd as that might seem. Because where are we? The PCB, right? We just got the thing that lets us turn this empty guy into the full guy. Right? But we still need this, I guess. A full-on assembly controller. I don't know if we do need that. We might not, because there's also a failed PCB. And I feel like, yeah, I'm not too sure. Because we got this blueprint. This guy here, he makes a UV light box. That's what we're going to be making next. I mean, so yeah, that's option number one, is we try to get that done. Option number two is arguably more fun in the short term, right? What we can attempt to do is we can attempt to make a tool forge, right? This guy right here, he needs 4 blocks of iron. So he's an investment. He's definitely an investment. What he will allow us to do is make some better tools. One of which is, I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, a lumber axe. Now, we've already got an axe. So you're like, okay, what's a lumber axe? It will chop down the entire tree in one foul swoop. So as you can imagine, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And that would obviously take care of... Oh my god, I don't like that. Whatever that sound was. I'm gonna hope it was this guy, like, falling somewhere. I definitely heard, like, a mob drop. And I feel like our radar... Yeah, was off. Okay. We're good. For now. But yeah, we could set up a lumber axe. And then we'd be able to chop down all these trees. And that would completely, as far as I'm aware, take care of this charcoal problem, right? Because we'd have just completely incomprehensible amounts of logs. And obviously, I mean, that sounds pretty good. So I kind of want to do that. I kind of just want to do that. But obviously, it kind of makes more sense to try to get the stuff to make more iron, because then we can still do the lumber axe a little bit later. The problem is though, yeah, I mean, I reckon we might give it a shot. I reckon we might. Why not, right? Why not? As in, I'll try to do the PCB stuff. We'll try to get that set up, because if we get it set up, it's gonna be worth it. Okay, it is gonna be worth it. We just need to hope that we're lucky, and that we can actually get it done this episode. Yeah. Okay. So this guy's burning a block of charcoal. I guess we'll keep an eye on him to some extent. Okay. So all of this iron, I believe you can compress it in block form. This one has to go up to level 2. I think they both have to go up to level 2, right? Yeah, they both have to go up to level 2. So I guess we can just drop 4 blocks in here and we'll get 4 blocks of compressed iron. Now, do we need all 4 blocks? Probably not. So I'll tell you what, maybe we'll be a little bit slower here with processing all of our ores at once. But then again, like, chances are we can probably get enough stuff to make 4 blocks, like, while this is all, while we're messing around with pneumatic craft. So, whatever, right? Whatever. Let's go in here. I do have a few options. I kind of want to do the ingots as well. And, like, while we're in there, right, we'll make an empty PCB using plastic. Because, I mean, that seems pretty smart, right? Take care of a few things at once. So, we'll do that. We'll chuck these in. We'll get 7 of them, I guess. And we'll see how that goes. So, obviously, we'll go here. We didn't pick up the item. It's fine. Ignore the stuff we're wasting. We're not. It's just air. It's just charcoal. Which reminds me as well. Yeah, the charcoal for this guy, huh? Right? Get a bunch of stuff. You will drop there. Okay, so I'm going to drop you, and you. All of you. We're going to wall this off. So they are all in there, as seen there. We are then going to chuck in some charcoal. I feel like we're probably going to need some more. Maybe we go and look to see if we have any actual, like, coal lying around or something. Also, yeah, I expanded the wheat a little bit because I think wheat is probably our best at the moment. Nothing too crazy going on. I'll probably chop the trees down. See what I mean, though? Like, we do need to chop trees. So it's like, you know what I mean? I don't know. How close are we to leveling up? Yeah, pretty far off. By the way, apparently to switch parts on the tools, we need them to be fully repaired. And I believe that was the problem we were having for whatever it was, the pickaxe that we were trying to fix. Which makes sense because I don't think the pickaxe we were using had a moss ball on it, so it wouldn't have been full. It would have probably been damaged a little bit. So it does make sense. And that also means we can probably upgrade the rest of this stuff quite easily. Let's just get you placed there. So if we want to, we can cast some of that alumite into an axe head for the Matic. That could be nice. This guy is about at 1. He's obviously got a little bit more to go, but he's getting there. It looks like he'll get there pretty soon. This guy here, I actually do want to do that. Whatever it was I said I was going to do. So we'll grab some cobble that we have on us, and we'll give it a shot. I smelted a bunch of stone, so that's going to come handy later. But over here, we will go in, and we'll probably do the shovel head as well. Scary cave sound. But because why not, right? Why not? So we'll chuck these in here. Get both of these. Shovel and an axe head. Okay, yeah, I guess... Yeah, there was an invisible slime shard in there from when we were doing the slime stuff. So that's fine. All that's good. We did have moss on it. Was it damaged? Let me check before I continue here. Yeah, you can actually swap it out. Look at that. There you go. Cool. The more you know. Anyhow, we'll put that stuff back. We're not using that at the moment. These can go in here. We've got the axe head. That awesome. All I need now is, in fact, I will bring you with, just because I feel like you should stay over there. We'll grab the gold as well. Yeah, we've got some dust. Might as well use the dust. How's this guy going? Is he there yet? Almost. He's just around the corner. So we'll chuck in gold. We might as well chuck it all in. I don't think there's a reason not to. Might as well. That can go there. Awesome. We will need... I am wondering, like, we do need another faucet. Like, we just simply do. But I don't think we have any of the seared bricks lying around. Which means no faucet. We could do I think you could do a scorched faucet. So maybe we just do one of those real quick. Because we've got these 3. Maybe. 1, 2, 3. No. Is that another one of those ghost spiders that has escaped? I think it might be. Whatever it is, it's definitely on the outside. Oh, so are you. Okay, yeah. Let's not plant the that stuff again. The slime seeds. Let's go pick those up. Oh, dagger upgraded. We now have +1 knockback. That's gonna come in handy for, I guess, all the slimes in our spawn. And let's open this up and slime plant. Let's not do that, because that is clearly a horrendous idea. All right, this guy's pretty much there, but obviously he ran out of fuel. Did anything? Oh, I think we did. We make everything? Do those look like iron or steel? I'm not too sure then. I'm not too sure because let's just open it up. Might as well. So I should be able to, if I can see the block, break this, and our luggage will go and pick everything up. Yep, he'll gobble everything up. I guess we're gonna let him out anyway. So what'd you get? Yep, blocks of compressed steel, some compressed ingots. Awesome. Yeah, he's good to go. So I'll pick you up. I know we're making a massive mess, but in terms of wasting the air, but like it's just gonna be 0 regardless. There's no point stressing about it. All right, let's cast this stuff now. So we'll go ahead and grab our faucet back. We definitely need a better solution for that stuff. As in, we need another faucet. Okay, let's pour this out. We'll get the Alumite stuff all casted. So we'll go Alumite, take you off, put you in Axe Head. Here we go. Alumites. Beautiful. We'll get the gold at the bottom. Did I put the wrong thing in here? Yeah, I did. I put the shovel in there. All right, boom, boom, boom. Cast that. Wait for it to empty. Beautiful. Get the Alumite again. And voila. Cool. So we can fully upgrade this Matic to be Alumite. The slime tool rod, we might do that as well for this Matic. I keep forgetting which one I'm working with here. I think we can do that back over at the base. That should work. Did I just like bar like a sheep? Did anyone notice that? That was involuntary. I'm turning into a sheep. Where are we? Tool rod. Boom. Switch this out. Bam. Tool rod. Beautiful. Handle modifier 2 times. So should be really good. That's my understanding. Matic. Boom. 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 So if I just put an axe head on it, it turns into a hatchet. Oh yeah, we're making a hatchet. If I do this, we make a completely brand new Matic with no levels on it. Okay. But if I get this Matic, which isn't fully repaired just yet, we might have to wait for it. In fact, we probably will just wait. I obviously could repair it with, I imagine, bone. Do we have any bone? Any bone meal, perhaps? If I grab bone and just do this, that repairs it. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so now I can slap this on, right? And we would go from durability 300 to durability 600 at a loss of seemingly, nothing. In fact, our mining speeds double as well. Everything here doubles, which is incredible. Awesome. So we're going to do that. We keep all of our levels as well, which is awesome. Then we'll put the Alumite axe head on. As you can see, durability almost doubles again. The mining speed goes to 12. I'm guessing that's for the axe because there's like a comma. So the axe is 12, the shovel's still 8. And the harvest level for the axe becomes Ardite level. The effective durability is higher as well, whatever that means. Yep, we're going to do that. And then we chuck in the shovel head. And so now both of them are 12. The durability is even higher now at 1650 or I guess 2145, maybe because of the reinforced modifier. But yeah, so now this guy is allegedly a lot better. So I guess we'll give that a shot. You know what that means? I should have just put the parts onto that pickaxe we already had that had the moss modifier. This guy here. Like, it doesn't matter too much. We'll just level this guy up eventually, like, before he loses durability, obviously. But, like, it's still, you know what I mean? Like, we could have done that. That was definitely an option. Look at this guy as well. He has a little piston on him for the knockback. Alright. So, what needs to be done currently? Charcoal. I obviously need to go and, I don't know what I'm doing with this charcoal. We'll hold on to it. I do want to chop down these trees, though. I want to see what they're currently doing. Let's see. So, this is the new speed. A lot faster than it was. Very, 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 very happy with this. Obviously, a lumber axe is going to be a lot better, but we don't have one at the moment. Alright, what we do have, though, is an empty PCB. So we can open this guy up, and we can manually detect this. The next step is to get it finished. So I believe that is when you put it into a light box. So, oh god. Okay, I went out of full screen, which means usually my game sort of crashes. Oh, are we good? Oh, we're back. Okay, remain perfectly calm. Okay, so we now need to make that light box that we saw before. So we should have a bunch of compressed steel in here. So we're good. We've got the stuff, compressed iron, whatever it is. It's one of them. We do have some pressure tubes. We have the PCB stuff. We were making a lamp for this, I believe. I believe that's what this guy is. It's like a... Didn't I place... Yeah, a crafting table. So we'll give that a shot. We'll search light box. We want 3 redstone lamps. Oh, it needs glowstone in the middle. I never really realized that. That does make sense, I guess. But then it's like, yeah, I guess redstone control. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. All right, redstone lamp, boom. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. And then UV light box, bada bing, bada boom. Now, I believe this guy needs air as well, so he'll need to connect to these tubes. So we'll place him like that. Oh no, maybe we'll place him on the other side. I guess we'll see if the tube connects. Yeah, so it does need to be connected. As you can see, a 3D texture, very beautiful. Even like the little UV lights at the top. We're also apparently very thirsty, but yeah, cool. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and chuck this guy in there, and we're going to go ahead and chuck some charcoal in here, and I guess we'll get this guy processing. So he obviously, I guess, needs some pressure. Does the information tell us? The longer you expose it, the higher the chance that the PCB will be successfully etched. So this is increasing progress. So obviously 100 would mean 100% that it gets etched. Now the etching comes later. I'm guessing this quest just wants us to fully charge this guy. There's a chance you'll fail the last step. Like etching, if you don't like the long wait, you may wish to install a few speed upgrades. Oh, that's what they would have been good for. Gotcha. So if we want those speed upgrades separately, we would need... we could pretty much... Oh, we could do soy milk. Yeah, you know what? Soy milk. Soy milk's probably the way to do it, right? Soy milk. But it doesn't have a recipe. So somehow, soy milk doesn't have a recipe. Okay. Yeah. Because the swiftness potion, like, we can do that, right? Awkward potion needs nether wart you get from soul sand. Like, it's doable. That would obviously be a bit of effort, but, like, we could do it if we really wanted to. What was the other thing? I don't even remember. No, I can't remember what it was, but yeah, okay. Oh, does it actually? Yeah, visually shows the circuit board under there, and even like the stencil for the etching. So cool. This is such an old mod. Very fun. All right, so I believe we need a pressure of at least 1 before this starts working. So that's, I guess, what we're waiting on. We really should as well invest in the interface so that we don't lose the air every time, because we could just chuck this guy in and he'd be good. You know what I mean? We wouldn't have to do all this waiting. Well, I don't know. The problem is that interface was like, we need like a decent amount of iron or compressed steel for this, compressed iron, and I don't really want to use it when we don't need to. All right, so every time this goes to become like, I thought so. But either way, it's above 1 bar of pressure, and so it's leveling up. Sure. Okay. By the way, we could make this pressure gauge because we get 4 compressed iron as like a reward. So maybe we do that. I don't know. Why do we want this? Does it say? Very handy. It measures the pressure. It also emits a resonance signal if the pressure it detects. Very little thought. You should be able to use this to automate your air compressor to keep the system at a safe pressure level. Yeah. Compressor will not stop instantly. It must fully consume the fuel that was burning. So what you would do first is you would see how much air you get out of 1 piece of charcoal, or you'd just use like wood, right? So something that would end quickly if you had the redstone turn off. And then you can do redstone control, right? You could say, hey, if you receive redstone turn off, you would do the pressure gauge, redstone into the air compressor. You could automate it. We're not going to do that just yet. Are we? I mean, we could. The problem is the fuel. I don't know. You know what? We're going to make a lumber axe. We have the stuff for it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. I'll chuck it in here to get smelted up. Bada bing, bada boom. And then I'm going to make some more peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I didn't do the math right, by the way. We definitely need a little bit more iron. But nah, I don't know. I'll probably go sift it. How's this guy coming along? He's getting there. What I might do is take this charcoal out and see what happens, right? Because he's going to stop gaining more pressure, sure, or more air. But what happens with the remaining stuff? Does that... Yeah, so there we go. It's going to slowly go down because this guy's obviously using some of it up. That's fine. I don't think there's a problem there. We just don't want it to accidentally go above 5 and explode because that would be a bad time. So we'll leave that guy to do his thing. And in the meantime, I'll just go, whatchamacallit, sift some more stuff because we need 4 blocks total, which means I think we need a bit more iron. All right, I've been sifting. What do we have? Okay, I think, is this enough? It might be because we put one in already. I think we're good. I think this is enough to make that axe I want. And that guy might be done as well because it has been, I mean, it hasn't been that long, but it's been a little bit sitting there. Let's see. Survey says, yes, 100 out of 100. Beautiful. So now it says, throw in etching acid to develop. Obviously, we don't have that. We handed it in for a quest, but this thing is also a quest. Step 2, empty PCB, manual detect. There we go. So now we can claim a capacitor, a transistor, and some compressed iron. Easy. Delicious. Wonderful. Empty PCB has to go through these machines, allegedly. Next quest is the etching acid, which I'm guessing is the alternative here. So step 1 is to get an etching acid bucket. We don't have one. We don't have one because we handed it in for this quest, and it took it. But I guess I need to make another one. Great. I don't think we have spider eyes. This might be a problem. So now you have an empty PCB. Simply, you drop it in a hole and pour etching acid over it. It takes 5 minutes to process. So you're going to want to pick it up a few times, both to check on the process and to make sure it doesn't despawn. Okay, good to know. If you think this whole process is overly complex and tedious, there's an alternative that said your first few PCBs will need to be made by hand, so to speak. Cool. Okay, we need etching acid. Etching acid. This guy right here. We need this. We need that. Cool. We can do it, I think. We just might need to kill a few things. Alright, let's put some of this stuff away at least. There we go. that was a lot put away. Did we put the iron in? I think we did. I think this guy's good to go. What do we do? Do we make our axe first? How much alumite do we have? I guess maybe that should be the first question. What do we have lying in here? Alumite, we've got 8 ingots worth. I think that's good enough. Let's go ahead and cast the thing that we want. We're doing 2 things at once, which is always a bad idea, but one of them I know we can do. The other one's sort of like we might not actually get it done. So we are going to want to make a lumber axe, which means we're going to want to make another stencil. Chuck this guy in here. Where are we? Stencil. Awesome. And it's essentially a big axe head. So this guy here. Broad head axe pattern. That's what we're going to want eventually. So we might as well get it started. It's also going to need like tough patterns and stuff. So I'm not entirely sure what we'll need there. But I don't know. We might not need to make like I guess we'll probably make like the slime tool again and all that. So that should be fine. But regardless, that's what we're going to do. So we'll come over here. We'll get the last block cast. We'll make the axe. Chop down some trees with the axe, have fun doing that. Then we'll see if we can etching bucket the end of this episode. Although I'm not sure if we'll be able to. It's purely depend. If we have spider eyes, we easily can. If not, it's going to be a bit messy, to be honest. I don't think this is the play. I guess it's the same amount. I guess it doesn't make that much of a difference. It's just, I don't know. I guess, yeah, once we have this lumber axe, it'll be really good. Trust me. Trust me. Okay. What am I doing? Yeah, hold on. Yep, I know what we're doing. I gotta grab this guy, because we're gonna cast some stuff. Okay, let's cast this axe head. While that's happening, let's go ahead and upgrade our tool forge, or our tool station, should I say, into a tool forge. So here we go. Tool station. Awesome. We will need seared bricks for this, which, in hindsight, we might not have. Because we need the actual bricks. We do. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wonderful. It's a Christmas miracle. Okay. So we're going to press U on this. Craft this. Tool forge. Now, although it didn't show us in the other thing, we can use any of these blocks. Let's go ahead and not use our iron. Right? That sounds like a really smart idea. The problem is I thought we were going to have to use iron. I wasn't sure if it was a thing in this version. Let's just instead smelt up like some aluminum. It said that we could. Let's do it. Why not? That sounds much easier. And I'm pretty sure we've got a bunch of blocks in here. 6 of that. Yeah, we could do gold if we wanted to. If we wanted to. I don't really want to. So we'll chuck that stuff in there. Aluminum should have a pretty low melting rate. So that should, or melting point, sorry. So that should happen pretty quickly. We'll go ahead and get this stuff casting as well. This thing honestly could probably be automated into ingots. I don't necessarily see a problem doing that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fine. Alright, the last block is casting. Hopefully the stuff melts before it all pours out. It might not. I think maybe the last 3 we might have to click again. Yeah. But then we will have everything we require. Boom. 4 blocks of aluminum. Chuck it in here. Tool station. Awesome. Will it work? It will. Tool forge. Beautiful. Here it is. Wonderful. Magic. Okay, so what are we going to do? We are going to go over here and replace this guy here. We're going to open this guy up and take out the slime balls because I have a feeling we're going to need those. And we want this guy here, the lumber axe. It's what we're after. We need a large head. We're going to need a plate and then a tough binding and a tough tool rod. Now, the tool rod and the binding, I'm sure we can just do alumite binding slime handle or tool rod. The plate we haven't looked up yet. So I'm going to do that same thing we did the other day, which is look through at the speed and durabilities and see what's sort of the best. Slime is not that good this time around. Alumite's still pretty good. The 800 and whatnot is pretty good. Because obviously like this slime looks cool, but the speed's so slow. 800 on the alumite, just real quick, looks like it's going to be the best. Outside of obviously cobalt and all that, but we don't really have that stuff at the moment. So honestly, yeah. I mean, just having the quick look here, I think that's what we're going to go for. Awesome. So we're just going to make alumite everything except for the tool rod, which is probably still going to be slime. I can double check that. Let's search tough. And we've got a few things here. That alumite binding, just from the quick look again, does seem to be the best. It's the most well-rounded. If we then look at the handles, alumite does 1.3. Slime is still doing 2. So yeah, everything's good there. So 2 of these, actually, I think we do need a third because obviously there's 3 different things we're making here. So what do we want? First things first is, where is it? This guy, tough rod pattern, tough binding, and then large plate. Perfect. So we want to make a stone version of a few of these, the binding and the plate, and obviously we've got the axe already. And then the tool rod, we're just going to turn into slime. Oh, but we need the slime crystals, don't we? Yeah. It's not the same. It's not the same thing. So we want these 2, and we're going to turn these into sand, I believe. I think we actually only needed 1 to be sand, but it's fine. Might as well make another one. It'll be good. We might actually need multiple slime crystals, is I guess another good point. So we'll grab dirt and try and craft this guy. So, slimy mud is what we're after. This stuff here. Perfect. And then I believe we smelt that, which I'll just smelt it in there. Why not? Alright, I didn't get it in time. This guy got it. Slime crystal, let's see. 1 slime crystal for a tool rod? Nope. We are going to need more. So it is lucky that I did get that extra little bit of sand. So all should be good, hopefully. We have more slime balls in there, by the way. In case you're wondering how I ended up making this thing with only having 3. Alright, 2 slime crystals, because the material cost is 3. Yeah, we're gonna need another one. I'll tell you what, in the meantime, I'm gonna go over here and start casting some of this other stuff, because, I mean, they're all gonna take time, I guess. So might as well get them going. Alright, force it. So, yeah, we're just doing alumite for everything. The alumite's turned out to be pretty good, to be honest. So the plate we're gonna need, we've got gold at the bottom still. 10 ingots were in there. This cast costs us 2 ingots, as per the other ones, I believe. And then the last one is, of course, the binding. Beautiful. So all of these are going to go in here. We'll wait for this last one, I guess, because it takes out the wrong bit for these. So we put these back in. We're going to grab our tough binding, large plate, and broad axe, and we're going to cast all of them as alumite. So 8 ingots and a bit we have. Let's see how much this is going to eat, because I mean, look at the material cost. These are actually going to eat pretty much all our alumite, I think. That's the binding done. Let's try our hand at the axe. We have 5 ingots. We had 5 ingots in there. It looks like we're gonna need more. Yeah, we don't even have enough. it's not quite there yet. Okay. We do have the binding though, so that's fun. We need more alumite. Okay. So I'll do that. I believe we need 4 obsidian. At least. So we'll go ahead and get that smelting. And then I'll have to I think it was 2 iron, and then actually some more aluminum, believe it or not. So we're actually probably gonna have to grab that this car. You know what? Let's automate this thing. That's probably just the better idea. So I'm gonna pick you up, and we're just gonna get you automated. I think that's the play. I don't know where our ingot cast is, but we're gonna set this up. Okay, we've got everything. All should be automatable. I'm gonna, instead of doing blocks, obviously we won't always have blocks worth. Yeah, you pick up that. We're gonna do ducts. We've got the servo. You're gonna go there. You're going to be set to an output. I do need a wrench. It says just right click with a hand. You're gonna output it onto this. That's gonna be an ingot. So as you can see, it's already casting stuff. Wonderful. And from there, you're going to extract. Awesome. And so this guy's just gonna hold the stuff for now, but obviously we probably do want a bit of a thing for him. A chest. If we have a chest, or the stuff to make a chest, I'll do it. Otherwise, I was going to say we'll wait until we get our lumber axe, but we've got the stuff. This episode, listen, we're nearing wrapping up point. I want to finish this stuff up. We'll probably just do this thing. We'll do the etching stuff in the next episode. So there's our aluminum. Sure. What do we need? We need some iron now as well. We do have blocks, I guess, that I put in here. I thought so. I'm looking. I can't see them. Accidentally grabbed that, I guess. Did I place them in here? No. What have I done with this iron? The 4 blocks of iron. I put them back here. Of course I did. Yeah. I mean, where else was I going to put them, right? We'll probably just cast some new ones, though. I think that'll be a little bit easier. Yeah, so I think it's a 2 to 5 ratio. So we've got these going in there. That's going to be 4. And so then we've got 10 aluminum as well. That's the idea. We'll see if it works. That should make a bunch of aluminum. And then obviously we put in a bunch of obsidian as well. We'll see. We'll see. I might need to put more stuff in, to be honest. I think maybe this time around I put too much obsidian. Alright, we got 6 ingots worth. So it does look like we need some more iron and alumite. But in the or aluminum, sorry. But we can cast the axe head. We will need more though. So to do that, this guy's got that stuff covered. Awesome. And we'll grab... what am I going to grab? We might just use these. I might just put in 4 manually. Yeah, I think that's just what we'll do. So I want to put in all of you. And I want to put in 4 of you. Cool. I don't quite know if that'll be enough. I think it'll be enough for the plate to be cast. Because the plate's the expensive one now. So we'll chuck you there, start pouring you. I think you're going to take, yeah, you're going to take a lot. And we see no progress here, so we're not sure how close he is to full. But he was 8 material costs, so that's my understanding. You know what I should be doing this whole time? We should have another one in here. You know what I mean? Processing. I don't really know why we don't. But that's definitely, yeah, that is something we should have. How close is this guy? He's almost done. And then we should have the remaining alumite, hopefully. 4 obsidian, 10 aluminium. Oh, we've only got 6 alumite. Oh, actually, no, but we already cast some stuff, right? So yeah, this will be enough, I believe. We should be left over with like 2. No? Okay, we're left over with 1 and a bit. Sure, that makes sense. Okay, awesome. So I believe we now have everything. We have you, we have you, we have you. The handle rod should be cast in there. Sorry, the slime crystal should be ready. The 3rd slime crystal, assuming this is going to work. It doesn't. Tough tool rod says that slime isn't an option. This tool rod says that slime is an option. So, slime tough rod has no recipe. Can we melt slime crystal? Because yeah, this guy, he's pretty stubborn. He's saying you can do stone, you can do obsidian, you can do netherrack. Those are your options. Okay. I'll tell you what, we'll put this stuff in for now. Like that. We've got enough to make 2 more slime crystals. I might do that. I might even attempt to make a few more as well, just so that like I'm 100% sure that we've that's not the issue, that we need more of that. 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2. And what I might also do is see if we can pour this as a liquid. Because that could be an option as well, is that it needs to be in liquid form. So if I were to chuck this in here, there's no progress bar. We're not seeing anything happen. No. Okay. Not looking too good for the slime department. I guess, well, yeah. So tough rod, it said obsidian. That's a 0.8. It said stone. That can't be done, but that obviously would be for casting stuff. And it said netherrack. Netherrack's 1.2. Netherrack's pretty good. Or we, cast an alumite rod. Yeah. I don't know about that. All right. Well, we've got the crystals. Not happy. We'll try switching them over. See if that does anything. No. He's pretty stubborn. He doesn't want to do slime. Okay. We can do stone for now. No, we can't do stone. We can do obsidian for now at a 0.8, and that's like not a problem. We could also just do the tool rod. Let's... We'll cast something. I think 1.3 is like the highest we can go with the metals. So, we'll cast this guy. That'll be fine. Because if you look here, Alumite's 1.3. If we look through here, they're all probably going to be 1.3, except for, like this slime. And like, the special ones that we don't have, like Ardite, Cobalt, and Manulan. But the rest of them, obviously slime not included, 1.3 is the best you can get. So our options, we can do just iron. That'll be pretty easy. Material cost, it says 3, so I'll tell you what. I'm going to grab 1, 2, 3. I'll put those in. I don't know why I made it so difficult there. But that should be good. It's, you know what? Let's do Alumite. Why not? We have the stuff for it. Alrighty, the obsidian's almost done. It just did the last tick there, so now a little bit more. And then we should get some more Alumite. Okay, we've got 4 ingots. I believe this thing only needs 3. It said the material cost is 3. We've got 3 materials. Let's see. Okay, yep, it filled to the top. Beautiful. It did a little slow-mo. There we go. Alumite tough metal. Alright, we'll slap this guy together and see what we get. See what happens. Now, there might be benefits to doing something like iron. And that would be, and we might be able to chuck it in here to read it. Okay, no. But some things have like different perks, right? So for example, what can we look at maybe? I don't actually know. Okay, well, it's not really helping, but we'll chuck this guy in and have a look. Some of them, I don't know if it's in this version or if it's in later versions. See, like, look, Alumite here is providing the reinforced modifier, right? So as you can see, it says reinforced 2 on all of these, even though we haven't leveled this guy up. Same on these, you can see reinforced. Yeah, I think with iron, it might have like magnetic and it brings items towards you. I'm not sure if that's in this version or an older one, but regardless, we're going to make this guy. He's pretty good. He should get the job done. He does have a slow mining speed, but that's sort of just because of what he is. If we could make a slime handle, he would obviously be a lot better. Regardless though, we now have this upgraded lumber axe. Our inventory is horrendous, as per usual. But let's give this a shot just before we wrap up. Alright, let's go through to the leaves. Lumber axe. I mean, is that not just the easiest way to do things? Now, if you mine the leaves, nothing really happens, nothing too fancy. We can check the tool forge to see if there is some sort of tool that's going to help with the leaves. I don't necessarily think there is. I think you just sort of got to do, shears or something. Just from a quick look, I don't think so, unless this. It has an area effect of 3x3x3. It's good on plants. I just don't know if that includes leaves. We could try that out at some point. Let me know if you think I should. Or whether it's just a waste. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So what we can do now is we can make like massive trees, right? We can grow jungle trees, big jungle trees, and attempt to chop them down fully. Now, in terms of the XP, this got 35 XP, so I think it does take the XP of everything it chopped, which means leveling it up should be really, 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 really easy. So let's get started on that. I don't think we probably could this episode if we really tried. But I believe somewhere, now I don't know where specifically, but we had an exotic sapling. But I don't know where we've obviously ended up putting it. You know what? It might be inside in one of these, or it's in that outside chest just by the door. Let's see. Or it's nowhere. Have I pranked myself? You know what? Last place it can be. Rubber tree, sugar cane. Grass seed. Okay. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll have to try and hunt this down. We could probably get them from those leaves. Those are jungle tree leaves. Alright, yeah, goodbye.